Welcome back to our previous year set commerce question answer series. Question: which of the following is exact sequence of strategic decision making framework? Environmental analysis, management judgment, strategic choice, functional and organizational policies, strategic implementation. Option B: environmental analysis, strategic choice, management judgment, functional and organizational policies, strategic implementation. Option C: environmental analysis, management judgment, functional and organizational policies, strategic choice, strategic implementation. Option D: environmental analysis, management judgment, strategic choice, strategic implementation, functional and organizational policies. Option A is the right answer. Okay, environmental analysis, management judgment, strategic choice, functional, functional and organizational policy, strategic implementation. Second question: an enduring statement of purpose that distinguishes one organization from other similar organization is known as vision, mission, objective, strategy. Option B is the right answer. Mission. Next question. Intensity of competition is determined by various potential entrants, suppliers, industry competition, rivalry among existing firms, buyer and substitute. The above view is expressed by Thomson, Michael Porter, Peter F. Drucker, C.K. Prahalad. Right answer is option B, Michael Porter. Question: ETOP stands for Enterprise Total Output Plan, Enterprise Threat and Opportunity Profile, Enterprise Threat and Opportunity Policy, Enterprise Team Outlook Planning. Option B is the right answer. Enterprise Threat and Opportunity Profile. Next question: partnership in which two or more firms carry out a specific project in a selected area of business is known as joint venture, franchising, licensing, strategic alliance. Right answer for the question: joint venture. Sixth question: business units with dim growth prospectus and trailing market position are categorized in BCG metrics as cash cow, star, dog, question mark. Right answer for the question: option C, dog. Under which of the following organization structure both the functional and project managers exercise authority over organizational activities? A, functional, B, project, C, geographical, D, metrics. Right answer for the question: option D, metrics. Which of the following is not a retrenchment strategy? Turnover strategy, disinvestment strategy, harvesting strategy, liquidating strategy. Right answer for the question: option C, harvesting strategy. Which was instrumental in developing MBO? Henry Fayol, Peter F. Drucker, Harold Kuhn, Abraham Maslow. Peter F. Drucker is the answer. Identify one which is not an argument in support of contention. Management is a profession. A systematic body of knowledge, need for learning and proper organization, dominance of profit motive or service motive, entry restricted on the basis of examination or education. Option C is the right answer here. Next, match the following. List 1: development of scientific management, time and motion study, concern for welfare of workers, general theory of management. List 2: L.M. Gilbert, Henry Fayol, F.W. Taylor, Robert Owen. Right answer for the question: option D. Okay. Next question. The propounder of PRG theory of motivation. Alderfer, McClellan, Maslow, Elton Mayo. Alderfer is the right answer. Besh is not regarded as strong supporter of behavioral theory of management. Hilton Mayo, Douglas McGregor, Henry Gantz, Mary Parker Follett. Option C is the right answer. Match the following. List 1 and list 2. List 1. What organization hope to achieve in specific measurable terms? Second, long-term direction and scope of an organization. Broad course of action governing employee at all levels. A predetermined and established guideline aimed towards attain of accepted goals and objectives. List 2. Policy, program, strategy, objective. Right answer for the question. Option A. Explain the question. Passive leadership style in which the leader assumes the role of just another member of the group. A. Paternalistic leader. B. Laissez-faire leader. C. Autocratic leader. D. Charismatic leader. Right answer for the question. Option B. Laissez-faire leader. Laissez-faire style. Without the correct sentence that can be found a sound control system, establishment of standard, measure of performance, comparison of actual against the standard, correction of deviation. Okay, here option A is the right answer. Okay, which one of the following not a feature of contingency theory of organization behavior? Spell out the relationship of organization to environment clearly. Consider all organization to be similar. Relates environment to specific organization structure and design. Take specific view how the organization adjusted to environment with structural adaptation. Right answer for the question option B. The personality dimension, which explain the extent to which individuals are creative, curious, and cultured. Here, option D is the answer. Which one of the following is not an informal group? Interest group, command group, friendship group, reference group. Right answer for the question. Option B, command group. Which one of the following is feature of group cohesiveness? Group member have a dissimilar interest and background. Member have a low degree of status within the organization. The leader of the group reward cooperative behavior. Have a relatively large number of members. Right answer for the question option C. Wage is not a component of economic environment. Inflation rate, balance of payment, constitution of Niti Aayog, index of industrial production. Right answer for the question option C. Constitution of Niti Aayog. The heavy industry strategy of Mahalanobis model was initiated by first plan, second plan, third plan, fourth plan. Right answer for the question option B, second plan. The public sector undertaking in new for the public sector undertaking in news for disinvestment recently, HPCL, BPCL, IOC, ONGC. Right answer for the question option B, BPCL. Portion of deposit which bank have keep with the RBI as cash. SLR, STR, CRR, OMO. Right answer for the question CRR. Next question. Fiscal deficit stands for excess of government expenditure over revenue received and grant, excess of government expenditure over revenue received, excess of government's revenue received over government expenditure, excess of government expenditure over revenue received, grant and non-debt capital received. Right answer for the question option D. Okay. Match the following list 1 and list 2. NNP, GNP, NNP at factor host personal income. Okay. Here, right answer for the question option A. Next question. This is not a poverty alleviation program. Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana, National Social Assistance Program, Rajiv Gandhi Gabri Hatao Yojana, Jawahar Grama Samriddhi Yojana. Right answer for the question option C. Rajiv Gandhi Garibi Hatao Yojana is not a poverty alleviation program. Next question. The project of Government of India which deals with training rural youth for taking up self-employment. A. TRYSEM, B. SUME, SHASU, SUWE. Right answer for the question option A. Next question. Which one of the following cannot be seen as a measure of augment the globalization process, guaranteeing physical discipline, protecting of intellectual property right, licensing by government, promotion of foreign direct investment. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which one of the following not an objective of special economic zone? Uh, A. Promotion of export of goods and service, development of development of infrastructure facilities, elimination of import substitution, promotion of investment from domestic and foreign sources. Option C is the right answer here. Exim policy which removed physical control on import. Exim policy 1999 to 2000, Exim policy 2000 to 2001, Exim policy 2001 to 2002, Exim policy 2002 to 2007. Option A is the right answer. With regard to international trade, DTA stands for Direct Tax Avoidance, Domestic Tax Area, Domestic Tariff Area, Direct Taxing Agency. Option C is the right answer, Domestic Tariff Area. An investment in equity of Indian companies through stock exchange in India is known by the name GDR, ADR, FDI, FII. Option D, FII is the right answer. World Bank was established in the year 1945, 46, 48, 49. Option A is the right answer. WTO was created an embodiment of Marrakech Round, Uruguay Round, Kyoto Round, Doha Round. Option B is the right answer. Match the following list 1 and list 2. Right answer for the question is option C. Next question. The database which contain geographical database, design database, medical and satellite image database. A. Spatial database. B. Object-oriented database. C. Multimedia database. D. Temporal database. Option A is the right answer. Spatial database. Match the following list 1 to list 2. Right answer for the question option B. Identify the one which is not an element of data warehousing. Subject orientation, time variant, volatility, integration. Option C is the right answer, volatility. Pick the correct sequence of decision-making process from the following. Choice, intelligence, design, implementation. Intelligence, choice, design, implementation. Choice, intelligence, implementation, design. Intelligence, design, choice, implementation. Option D is the right answer for decision-making process. Given opening debtors as 35,000, closing debtors as 42,000, bad debtors 6,000, collection from debtor 5 lakh 10,000, and bill receivable obtained from debtors 28,000, then what will be the credit sale for the period? 5 lakh 51,000, 5 lakh 21,000, 5 lakh, 4 lakh 95,000. Option A is the right answer. Next question. Identify the one which show in the debit side of cash book. Trade discount allowed, cash discount allowed, trade discount received, cash discount received. Option B is the right answer. For the following state of assertion and reasoning, indicate most appropriate answer. Assertion. Compensatory error. Compensatory error are generally not revealed by trial balance. Reason. Such error affect only asset and liabilities and not the expenses and income. Option A. Statement 1 true, 2 false. Option B. Statement 1 is false, 2 is true. Both are true, both are false. Right answer is option A. 1 is true, 2 is false. Next step. The fundamental accounting concept behind the treatment of depreciation in the books of account. Business A. Business entry. B. Going concern. C. Materiality. D. Accrual. Option B is the right answer. Going concern. Rate of capitalization of asset is effective from the day asset is available for use, asset is received from supplier, supply supply order is placed, asset is put to actual use. Option A is the right answer. Asset is available for use. Match the following. List 1 to list 2. AS2, AS7, AS11, AS16. Property, plant and equipment say construction contract, valuation of inventory, statement of cash flow. Option C is the right answer here. Next question. State whether below mentioned statement is true or false. According to Indian Accounting Standard 18, revenue on account of tuition fee is recognized on straight line basis. Statement 2. Income of an advertisement company is recognized when the related advertisement appear before the public. Statement 1. Statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is false. Option B. 1 is false, 2 is true. Both are true, both are false. Here, option A is the right answer. Next question. When preference share are redeemed out of profit, which one of the following among is transferred to capital redemption reserve account? Paid up capital, redemption value, nominal value, subscribed capital. Option C is the right answer, nominal value. Intrinsic value method of valuing share is also known as fair value method, net present value method, book value method, net asset value per share method. Option D, net asset value per share method is the right answer. Inventory is valued at a cost or fair value, whichever is less. Which one of the following accounting conventions concept is behind this assumption? Matching concept, conservatism, dual aspect, accounting period. Option B, conservatism is the right answer. Expansion of IFRS is Indian Financial Reconstruction System, International Financial Review of Standard, International Financial Reporting Standard, International Fraud Reporting System. Option C is the right answer, International Financial Reporting Standard. Match the following. Amalgamation, absorption, internal reconstruction, external construction. Right answer for the question, option D. Which of the following is not an entry appearing in the profit and loss appropriation account? Dividend to equity shareholders, dividend to preference shareholders, interest on debenture payable, corporate dividend. Option C is the right answer. If gross profit amounted to rupees 45,000 and gross profit ratio is 20%, what will be the cost of goods sold? 90,000, 1 lakh 35,000, 1 lakh 50,000, 1 lakh 80,000. Option D is the right answer, 1 lakh 80,000. Formation expenses of company is otherwise known as Deferred revenue expenditure, legal charge, preliminary expense, miscellaneous expense. Option C, miscellaneous preliminary expense is the right answer. In case of reconstruction of company, balance in realization account transferred to equity share capital, profit and loss account, general reserve, equity shareholders account. Equity shareholders account is the right answer. Naked debenture are otherwise known as convertible debenture, unsecured debenture, fully secured debenture, redeemable debenture. Unsecured debenture is the right answer. The total of balance sheet will be unaffected under which one of the following circumstances: issue of bonus share, issue of right share, buyback share, issue of share at discount. Issue of bonus share is the right answer. Total capital account of company stood at 10 lakh. Its average return on capital 15% against corresponding industry index 10%. What will be the revenue? What will be the value of goodwill based on 5 years purchase of super profit? 2 lakh, 2 lakh 50,000, 5 lakh, 6 lakh. Right answer for the question, option B, 2 lakh 50,000. Which of the following is not advantage while complying with the accounting standard? Uniformity, interfirm comparison, subjectivity, fairness. Subjectivity is the right answer here. Match the following with regard to classification of type of research: applied research, descriptive research, explorative research, diagnostic research. Right answer for the question, option B. Race is not a criteria while editing primary data: completeness, complexity, consistency, homogeneity. Complexity is the right answer here. Three fair coins are tossed simultaneously. What is the probability that at least one head is obtained? Right answer for the question, option C. Following statement, which one is correct? Mean medium mode is a binomial distribution are equal. Mean and variance of Poisson distribution are equal. Mean is larger than median of a normal distribution. Both binomial and Poisson distribution are continuous probability distribution. Option B, mean and variance of Poisson distribution are equal is the right answer. 65. Sampling technique which is specify that sample should contain representation in same proportion as in population. Judgment sampling, so snowball sampling, quota sampling, cluster sampling. Quota sampling is the right answer. State whether the following statement is true or false. Rejecting null hypothesis when it is true is known as type 2 error. Accepting null hypothesis which is false known as type 1 error. One is true and two is false. One is false and two is true. Both are true, both are false. Right answer for the question, option D, both statements are false. Next question. The significant level is the probability based on assumption that null hypothesis is true, null hypothesis is false. Population mean is known, population variance is known. Right answer for the question, option A, null hypothesis is true. In carrying out the chi-square test, the independence of categorized data, one can use all except one of the following: observed frequency, expected frequency, total number of rows and columns, and estimation of population variance. An estimation of population variance is the right answer here. A value obtained from the data for certain parameters of the assumed model or forecast value obtained from the model is known as dependent variable, estimate, independent variable, response variable. Estimate is the right answer here. Likert scale is example of summative model, multidimensional model, interval scaling, semantic differential scaling. Summative model is the right answer. Test, test of hypothesis which deals with the population parameter are called randomness test, non-randomness test, parametric test, non-parametric test. Non-randomness test is the answer here. Which one of the following not a valid assumption for regression analysis? Relation between variable is linear. The dependent variable is a non-random variable. The dependent variable follow a normal distribution. The independent variable is fixed is non-random. Option B, independent variable is a non-random variable is the right answer here. The mean and standard deviation of the data set are 12 and 3 respectively. If every observation is in the data set decreased by 2, then the coefficient of variation of the resulting data will be 25 percentage, 30 percentage, 50 percentage, 10 percentage. Right answer for the question option B, 30 percentage. Box contain 2 white, 3 blue, 5 green ball. 3 balls are drawn in succession with the replacement. The probability that all time the ball so drawn is a green one is 1 by 2, 1 by 8, 1 by 5, 5 by 125. Right answer for the question is option B, 1 by 8. For a one-tailed test of hypothesis with a level of confidence of 95%, the acceptance region shall fall to the left of the positive critical value, to the right of the negative critical value, A or B above, between A and B above. A or B above is the answer. Which of the following is not a property of an experiment as used in probability theory? There are two or more outcomes each experiment. The probability of all possible outcomes shall be the same. It is possible to specify the outcome in advance. There is uncertainty about the outcome. Right answer for the question option B. The probability of all possible outcomes shall be the same. A dummy activity is introduced in PERT network when two or more activities share the same ending node, when two or more activities share the starting node, when A and B occur simultaneously, none of this. Right answer for the question option C, when A and B occur simultaneously. In order to constitute a basic feasible solution in a transportation problem, the minimum number of allocations in a matrix have m rows and n columns is m plus n, m plus n plus 1, m plus n minus 1, m into n. Right answer option C. Okay. In a linear programming, problems all the corner point formed by the point of intersection of lines representing the constraint satisfy the optimal criteria, satisfy the basic criteria corresponding to unbounded solution, show that there is a degeneracy problem. Right answer satisfy the basic criteria. Option B is the right answer. Match the following: cycling, dangling, dangerously, unbounded problem. List 2. Circle formed in a network diagram. Situation where demanded greater than availability. Re-entering of a variable which is already replaced. Not to satisfy the basic feasibility criteria. Right answer option A. Who among the following is not a part of marketing mix? Retailers, customers, wholesalers, none of the above. Option B, customers is the right answer. The phase in the product life cycle which normally lasts longer when compared to other phases. Introduction, growth, maturity, decline. Right answer, maturity is the right answer. No initial price fixed for making an entry into the market is known as skimming price, cost plus price, break-even price, penetration price. Option D, penetration price is the right. Mesh is not a part of an enterprise micro environment. Suppliers, competitors, government regulators, customers. Right answer for the question. Option C, government regulators. Indicate whether the following statement is true or false. Time value of money signifies that the value of a unit of money remains unchanged during different time period. Either compounding or discounting technique can be used to make heterogeneous cash flow comparable. Statement 1 true, statement true, true false, 1 false, 2 true, both are true, both are false. Right answer for the question option B. Statement 1 is false and 2 is true. Which of the following explain the scope of financial management well? Procurement and effective utilization of fund, procurement of finance only, expenditure of fund only, safe custody of fund. Right answer for the question option A, procurement and effective utilization of fund. The basic objective of financial management is maximize shareholders' wealth, maximize profit of the enterprise, comply with the financial property, eliminate fraud and embezzlement. Right answer for the question option A, maximize shareholders' wealth. If R is the rate at which money value depreciates, the discount factor of an asset for n years can be obtained by option A, 1 by 1 plus R, 1 by 1 plus R raised to n, 1 by R, 1 by R raised to n. Right answer for the question option D, 1 by R raised to n. If the required rate of return of investors 14%, the expected dividend for next year's 2.50, and investors expected the earning dividend to grow 12%, what will be the price of share as on today? A 100, B 120, 125, 100, 150, 150. Right answer for the question option C, 125. Which one of the following will not result in an increase in IRR, internal rate of return, keeping all other variable is constant? Increase in um, increase in cash flow, decrease in cash flow, uh, increase in cash outflow, decrease in cash inflow, increase in cash inflow, decrease in salvage value of asset. Right answer for the question option C, increase in cash inflow. Next, answer 91th question to 94th question using the following fact. Initial cash flow of the project is 8 lakh. Conventional cash inflow as per annum for 5 years 3 lakh. Cost of capital 12% per annum. Present value of an annuity 12% for 5 years comes to 6.353. 91th question. What will be the project's NPV, net present value? Here, option A is the answer. 92th question. What will be the profitability index of the project? Here, option C, 19.06 is the answer. What will be the discounted post payback return? Option D is the answer. The project's IRR will be option B is the answer. If a company has issued 11% perpetual debt at a premium of 10, when the corporate tax rate applicable to it is 25%, what will be the its after tax cost of debt? Right answer for the question option A, 7.50. Which of the following is deducted from operating cycle to determine cash cycle of a manufacturing enterprise? Raw material holding period, finished goods holding period, receivable conversion period, creation payable period. Right answer is option D. Creator creators payable period. With reference to net operating income approach, an increase in debt equity ratio will be result in decrease in risk of equity share. Increase in financial risk of equity share, either an increasing or decrease in financial risk of equity share, neither an increase nor decrease in financial risk of equity share. Option B is the right answer. Increase in financial risk of equity share. Market value of share is equal to the present value of future stream of dividend. Who among the following is associated with the theory of dividend? Modigliani, Miller, Gordon, Walter. Option C, Gordon is the answer. Match the following. Financial break-even point, financial risk, operating leverage, indifference point. Okay, list two. Not being able to cover a fixed financial cost by a firm. PBIT level beyond which benefit of financial leverage across with respect to EPS. Level of EBIT which is equal to firm's fixed financial cost due to fixed operating expense in a firm. Right answer for the question option B. Which one of the following argument does not support the concept of optimum capital structure? At this level, weighted average cost of capital is maximum. At this level, value of the firm is maximum. The value of the firm is determined by investment decision alone. Combination of debt and equity results in maximum value of the firm. Right answer for the question option C. The value of the firm is determined by investment decision alone. If sales rupees 4 lakh, fixed cost 1 lakh 20,000, PV ratio is 40%, amount of profit will be 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 60,000. Right answer for the question option C 40,000. Given profit as rupees 60,000, PV ratio 20%, what will be the margin of safety? 2 lakh, B 3 lakh, C 4 lakh. Cannot be found as data is insufficient. Right answer for the question option B 3 lakh. Change in profit divided by change in sales given PV ratio, break-even ratio, margin of safety ratio, profit ratio. Right answer for the question option A PV ratio. We got one which is an imputed cost from the following. Salaries to staff, salary to proprietor, rent payable, depreciation. Right answer for the question option B salary to proprietor. The distinction between joint product and byproduct is largely depend upon discretion of management. The cost incurred up to point of split of the cost incurred for further processing market value of the product. Right answer for the question is option D market value of the product. Read the following answer for 106 to 108. Given that unit introduced in a particular process is 1000 kg, the total cost of the process including raw material amounted 12,200, normal loss expected 10%, and the scrap value obtained will fetch a value 2 per kg. Actual output obtained in the process is 920 unit. What will be the abnormal gain unit in the process? 100 unit, 80 unit, 50 unit, 20 unit. Right answer for the question option D 20 unit. What next question? What is the value of abnormal gain to debited in the process account? Right answer for the question option B 2667 unit. What is the amount to be transferred into costing profit and loss account on account of abnormal gain? Right answer for the question option C 2627. Match the following regarded appointment of overheads. Supervision charges, rent of building, store overhead, electricity charges. List 2. Floor area occupied, light point, number of workers, number of requisition handled. Right answer for the question, option A. Next question, what will be the total wage under Rowan plan if time allowed 40 hours, time taken is 30 hours, wage rate rupees 10 per hour? Option A 450, option B 400, option C 375, option D 350. Right answer for the question, option C 375. Which of the following is not a reason for abnormal ideal time? Option A strike, option B power, option C matching setting up, option D breakdown of machinery. Right answer for the question, option C machine setting up. Next, if annual demand is equal to 500 unit, cost of placing one order is rupees 40 and unit carrying cost per annum is 4. What will be EOQ? 150 unit, 125 unit, 110 unit, 100 unit. Right answer, option D 100 unit. State whether the following statements true or false. Statement 1. WinCard shows the money value of material received, issued, and balance at any point of time. Statement 2. Under ABC analysis, material control category A stands for highest number of items. Option A. Statement 1 is true and 2 is false. Statement 1 is false and 2 is true. Both are true, both are false. Right answer for the question, option D, both are false. Next question. Conversion of cost is the sum of direct material, direct wage, direct expenses. Option B, indirect material, indirect wage, and indirect expenses. Option C, direct wage, direct expenses, and factor overhead. Option D, prime cost and factory overhead. Right answer for the question, option D, direct wages, direct expenses, and factor overhead. Two times stock turnover ratio implies an inventory holding period of 36 months, 24 months, 6 months, 4 months. So the right answer for the question, option D, 4 months. At present, the current asset and current liabilities of company 20 lakhs and 4 lakhs respectively. 4 lakhs respectively. If the company intended to buy plant for rupees 4 lakh account cash payment, its new current ratio will be 4:1, 3:1, 2:1, 1:1. So the right answer for the question, 4:1. Most rigorous test for ascertaining the solvency position of business enterprise is debt equity ratio, propriety ratio, debt service coverage ratio, fixed asset to long term liability ratio. Debt service coverage ratio, option C is the right answer. Which one of the following is added with net profit after tax but before appropriation to arrive at a fund from operation? Option A, transfer to general reserve. B, provision no longer required to return back. C, proposed dividend. D, depreciation. Right answer for the question, option D, depreciation. Next, dividend paid by an enterprise is shown under the head of cash flow from financing activity, investing activity, operating activity, cash from operation. Financing activity is the answer, option A. Last question. Match the following, list 1, list 2. Cost pool, target costing, unit costing, value engineering. List 2, cost reduction, cost redesigning, activity based costing, homogeneous outcome. Answer is option B. Okay.